Guys, Jake Nicole here. We're at our latest listing. We're right here in Stony Creek. I'm facing the escarpment. We're on Highway 8. If you are looking to work where you live, have an amazing investment opportunity, this is your opportunity. What we're looking at is a commercial space with a residential home behind it. We've got a 2+1 bedroom residential home. This commercial space is fantastic. Wait until you guys see inside. I'm so excited for you to see it. This is like one of those moments where I'd say welcome home, but it could also be welcome to an amazing investment with tons of through traffic. Come see this property. You're gonna love it. Welcome home. From the moment you enter 8 Warwick, this is what you're greeted with. This incredible space that so far, we've already had a couple off-market showings. The response has been like, wow, check out this space. We got crown molding everywhere. We've got a ton of pot lights, which look fantastic. We've got California shutters throughout the home that just help make it feel modern, contemporary, really well put together. We've got big, beautiful trim. Like even if you just look at the trim here, and then you look at the light switches, it's really pretty. We've got pot lights all throughout this room, crown molding, big windows, and as you enter in, you're greeted with this really lovely gray hardwood flooring. You step over here, and what we've got in this space is a little den, nice little cozy office space that you can have set up. You're working from home. We've got the big view into the backyard. Again, this is a 70-foot by 120-foot lot, so nice and big, tons of space. And then we've got space just off the kitchen as well for the deck and everything else. So look at how beautiful this looks. Nice ceiling height, really, really pretty. And just behind that wall is actually a shed as well. So now, as you come through, before we go upstairs, what I want to show you guys is this lovely little dining room. Entering into the dining room, we've got more pot lights, crown molding, nice spot for storage here, really lovely space to sit, have a table. Imagine you're dining here with friends just off the kitchen, hanging out. The space looks fantastic. The little lighting details, like everything looks great. And you'll notice when you come check out 8 Warwick, the pride of ownership in the home is fantastic, from the way the trim and everything has been upheld, taken care of, the doors, all these little details. It looks fantastic. Now, moving out of the dining room, we've got our very first powder room. And this is fantastic. So I'm gonna hide this because that is the entryway to our commercial space. And when you come over here, we can see with our powder room, we've got a lovely powder room, really nice toilet here, nice vanity, nice walls with the crown molding. Again, those nice light switches throughout, it looks fantastic. And I love this wall. When I came in here for the first time and I saw this wall, it just adds a richness to the space that makes it feel really vibrant, really pretty. And then check out the kitchen. As soon as you step into the kitchen, you're greeted with nice quartz, really nice modern finishes all throughout. Like you'll notice the theme in here is they do a really good job of using these soft grays combined with whites and blacks to really pull the space together and make it feel contemporary. So we got great appliances, dishwasher here, nice gas range, okay? Got the microwave, and then right here we've got a nice fridge as well with cabinets and storage all around it. A fantastic use of this kitchen space. And I also love that you just got a little island here to sit down, have breakfast. You're making some scrambled eggs on the range. You're gonna sit down and enjoy it. Enjoy the view into your backyard. It's fantastic, all right? Now, we need to go upstairs because we've got a whole upstairs space and we're still just in the residential side before we go see the commercial side, so come follow me. What I love about the fact that we've got this residential space completely separated is you've got a really great ability to have a rental that you could use, or you could live in this space. So right here, what we've got, really nice office setup. This is a bit too small to be used as a bedroom, and believe it or not, the current owners, they are the people that have owned this for quite a while. So they owned both the commercial side and the residential side. They love the fact that they could live where they work, and they weren't in a situation where they were stacked living over top of where they were working, or vice versa. They loved that it was all horizontal, right? So horizontal, separate commercial from residential. So this was actually a room at one point. It's a little bit tight for a room, but it's fantastic as an office. And I love, again, that black modern contrast with the paint. It looks great. Beautiful shutters here, nice view. I can see the escarpment sitting through there, which looks great. And now as we walk on by, we've got our bathroom at the end that we'll check out in a second, primary on the right, and we've got this bedroom space here on the left. Really nice, great ceiling height, big open room. If you step in and take a look, you'll see we've got all this closet space built in over here. This is a really big room space, guys. Like, look at the scale of it, it's awesome. I'm looking down on that shed again, and that little closed-in space off the driveway, which is great. And this room just keeps going. We've got all the space over here as well. You could totally use this like this, set up as a TV, have the TV space with the room, have the bedroom. You guys can see the scale of the room is fantastic. And the view through here is nice. I'm not staring into another window, which is awesome. And we get a view of the street Warwick, which is lovely. Now, as we step over into the primary bedroom, we're greeted with this fantastic view of the Niagara Escarpment. We've got this sweeping view of the Niagara Escarpment, highway, it's down here below. Here's the thing, listen for a second. You can't hear the road, it's not loud. It's very, very subtle, which is great. So you get the benefit of the fact that there's a ton of traffic there that is exactly what you want for your business, but you don't have like a roaring highway. It's just a busy road. It's a 4-lane road. It's busy. You want that through traffic. And then we've got this really lovely primary. I love that they switched to this like soft green color that feels like a great earth tone, really lovely. That with the hardwood, it just looks fantastic. So we got closet storage over here, little built-in space, light switches by the bed so you can flick them on and off at night. And then you've got an all-around beautiful way for you to have a primary with a big TV as well. Now, come follow me, because I want to show you guys the bathroom. This bathroom's been completely redone. We have a lovely vanity. I love the little details of all the stone through here. The fact that we've got the tiles, it's lovely. The sconce lighting, I'm a big fan. We've got a nice shower tub combo, nice built-ins for your towels, everything else. Really, really pretty space. And that concludes our main tour here of the residential space, except we'll see the basement after. And before we go to the basement, I want you guys to take a look at the commercial space on the ground level. Come follow me. Now here's the beauty of either working where you live or having these separate spaces is now we're on the commercial side. So just behind this wall here, we've got the dining room space back there, nice and separate, all done appropriately. We have a legal, non-conforming space over here that's commercial. The people before, now this is being used, as you can see, as this lovely, really, really pretty studio space for a photographer. But in the past, this actually was a cake shop. So they're using it to make masterful cakes, and we've had people that are interested in all kinds of different purposes for this space. So you could either use this as your incredible commercial space and rent at the residential side, or vice versa, all right? Or you just do the ultimate thing and live where you work and enjoy it. Now, as we step over here, this is what it's all about. Look at these giant windows. We're looking out at Highway 8. We've got the escarpment as our backdrop. It's absolutely beautiful. And we have an incredible amount of car parking. We've got all the car parking you could possibly want, which is fantastic. Nice space for you to have as a landing spot for people coming in. And then we've also got the staircase that we'll go down in a minute to check out the basement. But first, here's my favorite part of the space altogether. You enter through these double doors and welcome to your very own studio. This is where you could do a cafe, you could do a niche little restaurant, you could turn it back into a cake shop, you could just take over this studio space and use it as a studio. We've got an amazing space in here, tons of volume. I mean, look at the scale of this, right? Look at the size of this room. It's a great room. Now, when you come in person, you'll get a feel for it, but just pay attention to the scale of it, look at the measurements online, get yourself acquainted with the size of the unit. We're 2,200 square feet above ground, and then the basement is a big basement, so we're gonna show you guys that in just a second. Check this out though. Here's another door that you could have as a separate entrance as well, all right? Steps us out to the street, fantastic to have. It's time for us to go check out the basement. First, we have a bathroom right here that I don't want to overlook. It's a lovely bathroom. We've got perfect spot for you to have a bathroom. You could add a second bathroom on the other side if you needed it. You could just leave this as is. It all depends on what your use is, but come see this place in person to really get a feel for the space. And come follow me now. Let's check out the basement. All right, we're here. We're in the basement. We've got this massive space underneath the commercial part and the residential part. So look at this right away. We've got a big, large space in here, which is awesome. We do have relatively low ceilings, but that's okay. Depends how tall you are. If you're not a giant, you're gonna get enough out of the space. I am 5'9", to give you an idea of ceiling height, all right? So we got ceiling height through here. Fantastic spot to have as an office. Lots of lighting down here. This is some storage that carries down underneath the stairwell there, all right? And then as we walk through, we've actually got a 200 amp panel on the property. You'll notice we've got little electrical panels throughout. We've got a 100 amp all by itself over on the other side, and then 100 amp for the commercial side. And then now look at this. This is fantastic for storage. We got lots of storage space all through here. And then because this was used as a photography studio, this is a room that has been used as the blackout room. It's your room for anything that you want in terms of just having it nice, separate from everything else. I believe that this was even used for like the fridges for the gelato or something in the past when it was a bake shop. So you got lots of space in here, which is fantastic. And then now we're gonna walk and check out the other part of this basement because it keeps going. And the cool part about this property as well is that right around the corner here, we have 2 furnaces, we have 2 air conditioning units on the exterior, and 2 panels, all right? So come look at this. 1 water heater for both properties, because remember, the commercial side just has the 1 bathroom, so it doesn't need too much water. So we've got an owned water heater, 2 owned furnaces, 2 owned air conditioners, and you can see the lines being run for the air conditioners, which is great. Lots of storage all through here. And then now this door takes us into the residential side. Right away we got tile, feels a little bit more homey. We've got a full bathroom. This is our 3rd bathroom. It's our full 2nd bathroom in the space. And it's our, I guess, 4th bathroom overall because we got 2 half baths. We got one in the primary residence. Then we've got one on the commercial side, all right? And then we step through here. We've got storage. We've got our laundry space. It's nice. We got a sink. We got the washer and dryer. We got a whole bunch of storage, lots of windows. We've got our electrical panel, all right, for the primary home, which is great. Nice and clean, all the cables look really good. And then check this out. We're gonna step right through here. Voila, look at this. This is your +1 in the basement. How cozy is this? This is where you throw a bed down. You could absolutely use this as a bedroom. And we should know because the owner here, this is where his daughter would live. This is where she hung out and stayed. She had her bed down here. Nice little cozy nook over here to sit, do some homework, get stuff done, hang out. Great spot, flick on the light, sit here and hang out and do your work and enjoy the warmth of this fireplace. Now, I really want you guys to come see this place in person because before we wrap up, we have more storage space. There's a ton for you to come and see and get an idea of how much room there is. There's also a room back there, extra storage, tons of space. So listen, if you want to come see this property, come meet me here in person, come check it out. Get an idea of the layout so you can wrap your head around how you might use it. We got a side door right through here that takes us out to the backyard, all right, which we'll check out in a minute. And then we've also got our re-entry to the kitchen, all right? Now, I want you guys to come see this, but this tour wouldn't be complete if we didn't go see the backyard. Now come follow me, let's check out the outside. Welcome to the backyard here at 8 Warwick. Super exciting for you guys to see this because this is actually a really big backyard space when you've got the residential, the commercial. Look at this, amazing spot for you to be entertaining in the summers. You got patio furniture you could throw up here. Nice accent wall with the slate stone there. Nice view of the rear of the property as well for you to get an idea of what this home looks like. And here's what I want you to imagine. In the summer, when you're here and all this foliage, this garden, everything is alive, filled with green color, it's absolutely beautiful. And did you see the size of this space as well? Remember, our lot here is quite large, so we've got a ton of space. We've got that big storage spot back there with the shed, and then all of this space. I love that they actually covered up the exterior. Don't worry, the exterior of the building is not wood like that. That is just a finishing detail. That's a really nice touch because remember, a photographer has owned this space for the last few decades. So this is amazing to shoot back here, shoot against. It's really beautiful. Listen, if you have enjoyed today's tour, your mind is probably racing. You're thinking about all the things you use this space for. I want you to pick up the phone and give me a call, 289-216-6852. The name is Jake Nicole. I'd love to show you through this place. Pick up the phone, call me today. If the line is busy, call again, and I look forward to meeting you, my friends. Again, 289-216-6852. If this isn't the home for you, we'll help you find it, but I have a feeling this might be the one. Cheers, guys.